Hey, Bob. Just wanted to show you something that we did years ago for small b, and it works for EO as well. So hopefully you're looking at this spreadsheet here. So basically you just put in the location, ECM, which is our own internal code, how many fixtures and how many rows, hours of use type, if it's going to be different, hours of use, a different code for that. And then we had a little table where we would say like type 1 hours of use is office areas, type 2 is hallways, etc. So we're basically just collecting the raw data here. The next thing that happens though, and it's kind of automagic and it happens in the background. Well, let me just show you the results. I'll go back to this one. So on another tab, so that's the field audit. I don't know if you can see that down at the bottom left there. Takes our notes and it automatically creates this entry audit, which is the room by room, but line by line, the way like Luann or somebody would enter the audit into the software. Now this was designed years ago for the small B program the way it was then, but it basically takes the location and it does it on the screen, line by line, field by field. So it automatically creates this entry audit document that somebody can just key in. And so how it gets from here to here is by accessing this document, which is a global kind of database. Maybe I gotta shrink this down. Okay, this one. So basically it's a big long spreadsheet, but for each measure, so here's a here's a 4-foot 4-lamp fixture. We're going to go to 2 lamps and a reflector. And you go across and it's got the cost for that measure. How many and what kind of lamps, how many, what kind of ballast, how many, what kind of kit and reflector or fixture. Different labor rates depending if it's open shop or union, existing and proposed watts, all kinds of stuff for different utility programs, even a text description that'll flow into a proposal. Small b watts, small b descriptions, install types, small b material and labor, EO descriptions, so just everything. So basically all you have to do is type in the ECM ID. Next thing I want to show you. So another part of this that gets created like automatically, assuming you're happy with the data, is a payback analysis, a whole bunch of merged corporate documents. Like there's a cover page, this executive summary, environmental benefit, a little chart that shows the savings over time, like all this great language that you can use in the presentation, avoided maintenance costs, a summary that talks about why it's just such a no-brainer, cash flow in terms of how the payments come and the loan payments and the rebate payments. Another summary, the labor purchase order comes out, that's done, and a breakout, a consolidated summary, all the major materials that you need flows out of there too. So, it's basically pretty automated. So just want to see, is that something that you have, or is that something that would help? This conversation will be continued.